Previously on Terraria Legendary Mode.
We made some serious progress. First, we took down Medusa. Then Plantera was clipped. Finally, Little Golem was defeated. We set our eyes on Moonlord, the final challenge. Welcome back. Before we begin, please subscribe if you've enjoyed this series so far. The end is closing in for Legendary Mode, and I couldn't be more excited to finish this. So let's begin the final steps in this world. Our first hurdle was defeating the lunatic cultist. Luckily, we could use our Skeletron arena to fight him. Alright, the dragon has a lot of health. That's unfortunate. And we have to wait a full day, so we're going to take a little nap. Attempt 2, let's go. Oh, I dodged right into it. Oh, we were so close. So sleepy. I really shouldn't be struggling this hard. Alright, here we go. Lunatic cultist defeated. We get this neat dragon pet and of course the ancient manipulator. Another relic. Now time for the next step, which unfortunately spawns underground on this seed. Of course, I'm talking about the Stardust Pillar is an obvious choice to start with because of the Stardust Dragon. I've got to be honest, this was not an enjoyable experience. I died a lot. Thankfully, I was able to get some Stardust cells outside of the pillar area to farm them for the 100 kills needed to take the shield down. Now all we needed to do was make it to the pillar. Oh, we finally made it. Almost? Okay, we got access to the pillar. Do you guys remember the Clinger Staff? Well, it is amazing for the pillars. You just set it and forget it. And with that, the Stardust Pillar has been defeated. I'd rate this pillar as an 8 out of 10 difficulty. And of course, we make the Stardust Dragon Staff. Our next pillar of choice is the Solar Pillar, which luckily is right next to the dungeon. And it looks like this pillar isn't going to be fun either. Shield's down. Now we've just got to go down and ow. Okay, we made it to the pillar. This pillar was much easier than the Stardust one. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Solar pillar defeated. We made both the Daybreak and the Solar Eruption. Well, I guess that means it's time for... Again, we lucked out. The Nebula pillar is right next to our jungle pylon, so although we were gonna die a bunch of times, we could get back quickly. We finally got the shields down and located the pillar. Well, the clinger is hitting the pillar. This is just gonna take a while. And with that, the Nebula pillar was defeated. 6 out of 10. Okay, what's next? Can we stop with the dramatic boom sounds, please? It's getting annoying. Yeah, it was cool the first time. Oh, don't be a baby about it. Before we defeat the last pillar, we should probably prep our arena for Moonlord. The first thing we needed to make was a house away from the arena. We're going to use this as a spawn point, with the teleporter back to the middle of the arena. And of course, we made a spot for the nurse. The last thing was building this wall to prevent boulders from entering the arena. I'll explain that bit later. Alright, I'm tired of this. We died a bunch of times, but we eventually defeated the pillar. 7 out of 10. Obviously, we weren't going to beat him first try, but I still wanted to show you our strategy and explain some things. When his eye looks forward, that means he's going to do the death ray attack. We avoid it as best as we can and immediately teleport home. We can heal ourselves, but more importantly, on this seed, Moonlord launches boulders right after the beam attack. So when we teleport home, he throws the boulders outside of our arena. The fight is pretty routine besides that, just back and forth. We honestly could have beaten him if our nurse didn't get eviscerated.
Ah!
I did it! Ah! Thank you. Ah! And we did it. We beat Legendary Mode. Oh, I'm done. Oh, it was so awful. That's so bad. Our loadout for the fight was full beetle armor, lightning boots, bee wings, worm scarf, fire gauntlet, master ninja gear, ox shield, and the berserker glove, all with wording. We used a legendary Terra blade and a daybreak for the heart. Of course, the relic. Let's see what loot we get. A portal gun, the gravity globe, the tentacle, a celestial starboard, which was pretty cool, Meowmere, a classic, and the last prism. Before we wrap this up, there were still 2 more bosses we had to handle. The first is Duke Fishron. And we died. I lost all motivation to continue. Okay, let's see how many times we died. It couldn't have been that many. Maybe like 200, maybe 300, 485. Oh, wow. I'll show you the playtime next, but first, thank you everybody for watching the series. The support has been incredible. If you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing. I'll be creating more Terraria videos in the future, and some other games too. Anyway, let's see how long we played. A whopping 33 hours. Honestly, not bad. Well, goodbye, Steve. Wait, who's that above you? Portal gun. Ooh. What if I did... That was awful. Please subscribe.